must go up to Imtraut. She likes to be read to while she's resting. The little Goethe sends her straight to sleep.
Cheers, Walter.
You mind telling me what the bloody hell that was all about?
What was all what about?
Don't you what me, Bernard? You understand English. What were you interrogating Walter about?
Now, this Miller woman in Berlin came up with 2 code names. There is only one Fiona, I hope.
Have you spoken to anyone at Central about this?
According to Dickie, it's shit hitting the fan time, and Dickie intends to be as far away from the fan as possible. I told him that somebody should be checking this out with Stinnes. I mean, what is the point in debriefing a KGB defector if you can't use him to cross-reference? Apart from anything else, it's the only way to be sure that Stinnes himself is genuine.
That's one half of what Dickie's afraid of, that Stinnes may not be genuine. Which makes something of a fool of his German desk.
Or of me.
What happened to you in Berlin? Didn't see her, did you? Oh, it's Christmas. Season of goodwill to all men and women, especially if they're the mother of your progeny. What about this chap Stinnes?
Oh, he's been locked up with the debriefed shrinks for 2 months. Come up with bugger all.
Well, he sent you chasing out to Berlin.
That was a one-off set up in advance. He had to cash in on that one to keep us all interested. Silas. He's sitting alone in one of those damp holes in Berwick House. With not too much smoked salmon or Stilton.
Where would you want him?
Oxford.
Glass houses, Bernard. You might be thinking if there is a second Soviet, it could be Bret Rensselaer. Everyone else will be thinking it's you.
Taking over the Stinnes plan. I intend that you should work alone with me on the debrief and any consequential material.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Bernard.
Come in, come in. Didn't leave your name and number at the lodge, did you? The college will go bananas if they thought I was being subsidized by HFG.
Look, I only ever agreed to be an ear to the ground, you know.
Oh, I'm sure we wouldn't want to jeopardize your career in any way.
So, is this defector of yours a mathematician?
No.
Then what exactly am I meant to do with him?
Given the idea that he's being seriously considered for a teaching post here in the university.
In this age of unemployment?
Russian politics. You could arrange for him to come to one of these dress-up dinners you people have.
Oh, trying to impress him, are you?
He's not unimpressive himself.
Do you think this place is full of spies? The Oxbridge connection and all that? I had an old roommate from university ended up with your crowd, from what I could gather. I expect that's how I was picked out. A bloke called Mackenzie. It's Julian Mackenzie.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Shared a room for a year. Spent all his bloody time rowing and still ended up with a double first. Yes, he was always volunteering me for things I didn't want to do.
Do you think this place is full of spies?
Wouldn't be much use to the Russians if it was. A lot of dusty old academia. Except for the quantum leap, of course.
Quantum leaping where?
Laser technology for Star Wars. Some of the research is going on here.
Hello. Gloria Kent from the London office.
Lucky London office.
This way.
Can I leave him with you?
Well, you can leave the girl as well if you like. It's all jigsaw stuff, of course.
Sorry?
Star Wars research. It's all broken up into hundreds of small specializations. Very few of the people involved ever get to see the whole picture.
Is this my first day in the field? Playing hall to a Russian spy?
You are entertaining a very important foreign visitor. You must be wondering why the great brains of this country have a weakness for dressing up like Little Red Riding Hood.
I shall sit in the libraries of the city and write a book. Comparing the medieval church to Marxist-Leninism.
Unlikely thesis.
All the best ones are.
The search for the spirit equals the quest for pure Marxism. Gain is greed, love is lust, and beauty is vanity.
Communists give service to the state, as Christians must give it to the church, with humility and devotion.
And fear.
And Christians deny themselves all the pleasures of this world to receive reward in paradise.
And the communists?
If they work hard and deny themselves the pleasures of this world to build up a better one, then after they die, their children grow up in paradise. God is dialectical materialism.
Christ is Karl Marx.
The church is a party.
The elect is the proletariat.
And the second coming is
The revolution.
How do heaven and hell fit into all that?
Heaven is a socialist millennium.
And hell is the punishment of capitalists.
You cream teeth.
Who's going to be mother?
I'll see if I can find our drivers. They won't want to miss their tea. Thank you.
One driver, Miss Kent. The other man is my jailer.
Let's just call him a bodyguard. In case your own side catches up with you.
Barrack House is not exactly my idea of Western decadence.
We found your Miller woman.
Mine.
You made her arrangements for the drop before you came to Mexico City 2 months ago.
Did I?
She was the one who was handling my wife's material in London. Only she was working with 2 code names. Is that usual?
No.
So, second code name has to mean a second source of material.
Are you trying to convince yourself there's another Soviet agent deeply embedded in your British way of life?
Second code name could refer to whatever you called Oxford in Mexico. I take it that's one reason why we're here today.
Oxford is a commercial transaction. It has no code name. An East German company buying laser technology for pop concerts from a British company in Oxford.
Well, you didn't volunteer that information to your Barrack House debriefers.
I didn't ask.
You know the name of the company here in Oxford?
Get me out of Barrack House. I'll tell you the name.
Who said anything about going back to Barrack House?
Tea.
We have a service flat in London.
With a pretty young housekeeper? That's where I'm going tonight. I told you your debriefers are very amateur. a research establishment with contacts inside the university. Working on a defense contract for the Americans.
Go on.
Six specialists working on Star Wars. They volunteer that information because they think this technology should be shared. It's the most important source of technical material we have. Your wife is in charge of it. And I imagine she will have someone here to watch this end of the operation. Someone fairly senior. And someone she trusts.
The address checks out with the Ministry of Defense. Laser research under heavy security. But all low-key, so as not to frighten sensitive academic minds. You're going to take 2 break-in boys and have a look at their communications records.
Break-in? But this is Home Office territory, Bret. It's an MI5 job. They'll be cutting our legs off if we go clod-hopping in there.
I don't intend that you should clod hop, Bernard. I have a pro to go in with you, and a safe breaker. And you go in with them. You look at that stuff yourself. Your keeper for the evening.
Who is it?
MI5 file on Oxford security. You're back in the field, Bernard. Where you always wanted to be.
It's a gopher's job, Bret, and 10 years in the bloody slammer if anyone picks us up.
You're to make the assessment. I don't want any second-hand opinions, okay?
Evening, Mr. Sampson.
You're both back in the field. Where you both wanted to be.
Two alarm systems and a mortar's lock. A wee lad could break into that porta cabin, Mr. Sampson.
Yes, but we're no wee lads anymore, Ted. I'll go in through the small gate. It's out of sight of the road.
You're not going in anywhere else, son. You're in charge. It's your job to stay here. Why do you think London sent me with you?
I thought Bret Rensselaer sent you with me.
Mr. Rensselaer rang operations and asked for backup. I take my orders from the book. Old Ted Riley's here because he's got nothing to lose. If the law grabs me, I'll do my act in court. And the reporters won't even bother to ask me how I spell my name. Now, if you get caught in there, it would end up with questions in the House of Commons for the Prime Minister. Listen, I'll go in, get the papers, bring them out to you, you take a look at them, and then I'll take them back. Piece of cake, old son. Who the hell lives here, anyway?
Students.
Doesn't even bother to do his bloody washing up. Right. We'll move in 10 minutes and 40 seconds from now. Okay?
Jesus, whose back room did this come out of? We're talking to the whole of the Thames Valley Constabulary through this. Sink 1. Who's with your safebreaker in the van?
Craig.
Sink 2.
Sink 3.
called it. There's a security van in the main compound. There's a guard and a chihuahua going into the main building. All clear.
Everything seems okay now, son.
Sink 2. There's a panda cult buggering about up here.
Cosmetics. The alarms aren't even connected.
Ted, easy. One step at a time, yes?
Hell, roasted. It's all right. It's okay. Just a wee bit of a snag, that's all.
Panda car's gone.
The safe's behind a filing cabinet. Looks as though we're going to have to pull it out.
Okay, at 10 for departure.
At 10.
Would you, for God's sake, pull your end out? Hold it. Hold it. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's wired. The bloody thing's wired.
Go, taxi negative.
Please confirm.
Just get the hell out of here, Craig.
My God, what are you doing here?
We carried out the operation.
And?
It went wrong.
What went wrong?
Does he know about the operation?
Of course he doesn't know.
Oxford, Stinnes. You wrote down the address. It was wired up, waiting for us.
You went in there?
Are you going to tell me what in hell happened?
Blew up, Bret. But I wasn't in there, if it was intended for me. Ted Riley went in for me.
Anti-handling device.
Anti-handling device. They're in little pieces all over Oxford.
They're dead?
When I gave you that address, I never thought you would be so crazy to walk in. I cannot be held responsible for other people's mistakes.
I am.
What about the Home Office? Bernard! Bernard!
Where are the kids?
It's your mother's.
Since when?
I arranged it with Tessa. I wanted to be here when you got back. What is it? What happened? God, what the hell happened?
She's waiting to talk to you.
It's been ringing and re-ringing for over an hour. I didn't realize you'd be so late. Right.
Thanks.
Bernie? Tessa's told me about Father and the children. Now, you have to fight him. I don't care what it costs. I'll get some money to you. Bernie?
Well, I'm sure patricide will win you brownie points in Moscow.
We have children. I'm trying to have a civilized dialogue about them. Bernie?
The truth is, Fiona, you're fighting for a great deal more than just 2 children. You're fighting for credibility. You're on probation.
Is that what Stinnes is telling you?
I imagine Stinnes is telling us exactly what you told him to tell us. In fact, he's not done too badly for you so far. Not with his help. And Bret's help. You managed to kill Ted Riley.
I'm sorry about Riley.
And Mackenzie.
If people behave unpredictably, there's no way to guarantee they won't be hurt, which you would do well to remember. I can't go on protecting you forever.
I don't want your protection.
In the midst of life, we are in death. Yet, O Lord God most holy, O Lord most mighty, O holy and most merciful Saviour, deliver us not into the bitter pains of eternal death. Thou knowest, Lord, the secrets of our hearts. Shut not thy merciful ears to our prayer, but spare us, Lord most holy, O God most mighty. Suffer us not at our last.
He was a friend from the old times, wasn't he, Riley?
Yeah.
I get tired of being betrayed.
Hello.
Hello.
Mother, this is Gloria Kent. You haven't met.
It's very nice to meet you, Mrs. Sanderson.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
If you're braver than Tess, you can climb up the ladder. The men won't do it.
Oh, right.
Hello, Sally. You gonna help me then?
I don't like climbing trees.
Hello. Hi. Come on, Sally.
Hello, George. Fancy scotch?
Yes. Go on, twist my arm.
No Hail Marys today?
Up with the lark. Mass at 7.
Not a guess.
There's still no sign of food, is there?
Well, I don't know. It all seems to be going on out there.
Cheers.
Promise.
By the way, how's the car?
It's too fast, George. Much too fast.
Your mother's the only woman in the world that could ever get Tess to dirty her hands in the garden. Her own mother despairs. You look as though you're heading for a stress coronary. How's your other predicament, Bernard? Word gets round. I have an American friend that used to be in the film industry. He told me he thought he might be of some help to you. He knows you're in trouble, Bernard. Do you no harm to talk to him?
I spoke with Lang Kobe. He was pleased you called in on him. He was blowing up a storm about Bret Rensselaer.
When doesn't he?
He seemed to think Bret was being vetted.
Not as far as I know.
Don't suppose you can do a damn thing these days without it going down in someone's tapes. SIS, London, KGB, and the Central Interfering Agents. They all have running files on you since your wife flew the coop. Son of a bitch, you're looking better for it.
Thank you, Harry.
I want you to know you have a lot of friends, even if you are under a microscope. Besides, if they're checking out Bret Rensselaer, it means they're not so sure after all that Bernard Sampson's a Soviet. A lot of folks are rooting for you. That's a memo discussed by your British cabinet about 3 months ago. It concerns the security of NATO installations in West Germany.
What's so special about it, Harry?
The special thing is that one copy at least ended up in the KGB files in Moscow.
That's where this photocopy came from?
KGB Moscow. That's exactly right. Look at the paper it's printed on. Eight pages. Top security.
Are you trying to tell me that we've got a Soviet agent in number 10 Downing Street, Harry?
That's one of the questions you might ask. You'd have to find out who saw the damn thing.
Where did you get this from?
You know I can't tell you that, Bern.
Who's using it, my wife?
This was after your wife slipped the leash.
You want to know how many copies were made and to whom they were distributed?
Yes, Mrs. Hogarth.
Do sit down.
Would you like some tea?
Yeah. 2 teas, dear. Strange paper. This sort of cabinet memo is meant to be a very restricted document. At a guess, I'd say 5 copies. Thank you, Scylla. Right. One for the PM, one for the Foreign Secretary, one for Defence, one for the Home Office, and this one, 5.
Oh, dear.
Too many.
Yes, it's beginning to look that way. Beats me how any secrets are ever kept.
A lot of them aren't. Though, this one has a very high classification. It's not meant to be taken off official premises or photocopied.
Sorry, Mrs. Hogarth, couldn't find your secretary. Hello, Sampson. Out of bounds for you, isn't it?
Mr. Sampson is just making a routine inquiry.
Cabinet memo, no less. What's your problem, Sampson?
Oh, nothing you'd be interested in.
An official inquiry? NATO installations in Germany?
I wish you'd stop reading the papers on my desk, Mr. Barrett. It has nothing to do with Mr. Sampson's business. And I find your reading it aloud a most embarrassing breach of security.
I beg your pardon. I'm sorry.
You'll find my secretary next door. Each of the 5 copies is different, of course.
In which way?
The drafts changed each time. Just the syntax.
So if it's leaked into the press, the actual source can be identified.
That's the idea. Now this is the bare bones copy. Cabinet Office. We're supposed to be able to read without the frills.
So we can narrow down the list of the people who've actually had sight of it.
We can be entirely precise. There's a distribution list inside the back cover. Cabinet Secretary, Chief Whip, one of the Undersecretaries, PM's PPS, they're all in-house, and a Mr. Bret Rensselaer. He's one of yours, isn't he? It was sent by messenger on November the 6th and returned the next day. It would not officially be permitted for him to have made a photocopy. Is Mr. Rensselaer from your office?
Yes.
I don't suppose he'd have broken any rules, would he?
Why I am back in here? I feel like Hess and Spandau.
Doing time for Ted Riley.
I did not send you, Mr. Riley, in there, Sampson.
30 years ago, I worked with that man. If I find out you've had anything to do with this, I'll make sure you rot inside for 30 years.
It is part of the job to make a mistake and watch someone die. It wasn't your idea to go in. Where did they come from?
Mr. Harry Hinks.
Not the first time Mr. Hinks has been used for the passage of ambiguous information. Was that part of your wife's package?
You mean these are Berlin photocopies?
Moscow has better quality paper.
No, this happened after she left. Yes.
P in the middle. It's an old English game. Fiona, Mosquin, Bret, Dickie, all sitting at their desks. And the pigs are in the middle.
You and me.
Remains to be seen.
I still say to you, push on with Oxford. If there is another mole, Oxford will bring him out into the daylight. You think Oxford is finished because of the explosion? Oxford is far too important for Moscow to lose. The KGB will build it up again. They have to. Oxford is the best break Western intelligence has had for 30 years, Samson. It's what I went back to Berlin for. I kept my side of the bargain. You should be using me now to penetrate it. 2 weeks, I need Samson to roll up Oxford.
We've heard nothing about Oxford in Berlin. No whispers about what might happen to the Miller woman. No brainwaves about the 2 code names.
What What 2 code names?
She was handling Fiona's routine material out of London, but she had a second code.
Why was I not informed?
The report's still with German desk.
While German desk vets everyone else?
Not our job to vet anyone, Bret.
It stands to reason if there are 2 codes, there are 2 sources. Points a few fingers around the table, doesn't it? Bernard suddenly decided that Stinnes is here to blow a hole in us all.
I suggested that we have that possibility at the back of our minds.
Yeah, well, whatever we're doing with our minds, it strikes me now's the time to keep our heads down. Oxford fiasco. Set up a bloody hornet's nest. MI5, Home Office, Cabinet, all screaming their heads off.
Anyone would think that we'd planted the bomb. No one could have anticipated a booby trap.
Anti-handling device.
What?
Forensic think it was an anti-handling device, an incendiary designed to destroy papers inside. They have been known to explode in confined spaces.
Well, all I'm saying is that it was a situation given to us by Stinnes, and it went wrong.
It was my situation. I know I'm blamed for it. I now intend to salvage it.
How?
According to Stinnes, Oxford will be expecting a hefty injection of funds from Moscow to re-establish themselves. Now we know from Stinnes how such a drop might be made. A telephone contact, money in a parcel.
Whose money?
It can come from central funding.
It'll have to have a desk to sign for it.
Not German desk.
What the hell does it matter where the banknotes come from? It's not my intention to let them keep the money, it's bait. All I'll be doing is to draw them out. The DG backed us in Oxford. This is part of the same operation.
You're not thinking of trying this yourself, are you, Bret?
Yes, I am. And once we see what transpires, this committee will reconvene to reassess the whole Stinnes operation.
How will you know if Stinnes is not setting you up again?
Because I'll be taking him with me. And Bernard, too.
You're always on your own, aren't you? Someone's going to chop off your legs one of these days, laddie. Bret sent round a précis of this memo. It was part of the German desk work he took over while Dickie was with you in Mexico.
You've never seen the memo itself?
An 8-sheet cabinet memo. Of course we didn't.
And it never circulated at any level in Berlin?
No damn fear. Haven't seen them today either. You can't keep going behind everyone's back.
Well, who would you show them to?
There are 8 little time bombs in there, Bernard. If you don't report them, don't expect me to bail you out again. Just one time, I'll be bloody glad to get on that airplane. Bret Rensselaer, Eric Stinnes with a parcel of money. You're staking out the KGB with the 2 people you trust least in the whole world. You haven't got Ted Riley with you this time, either.
You're going to have to warn Werner Volkmann that he's giving evidence next week. How's Zena these days?
Amazing how you can make a simple question sound so offensive. You still having trouble with your father-in-law? Common knowledge, I'm afraid. It came up in the budget meeting. The cost of protecting the children. And the possibility of offloading the cost if your Mr. Kimber Hutchinson adopts them.
Over my dead body.
May well be if you play cops and robbers with Bret Rensselaer.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Okay.
She's staying tonight.
I don't know.
She can sleep in my bed.
Well, where are you going to sleep?
In your bed.
Well, you'll be on your own then.
Why?
Because I'm going to be out half the night.
Doing what?
Working.
Mummy used to cry when you went out to work every night. That was in Berlin, silly. That's my mummy's place. Good night.
Night, Sally.
Good night. Listen, I've been thinking maybe she'd find it easier to get used to the situation if I moved in. For a while, I mean. Look, it's so difficult for her to make friends if she never knows whether I'm going to be here or not. Except you don't want me to move in, do you?
Might be a little premature for them.
All I want to do is make life easier for you, and all I end up doing is making you wish I'd piss off back home to my mum.
I do miss you when you're not here, you know. I'd like you to stay tonight. In whatever room Sally allows you to sleep in. I sometimes wonder if they wouldn't be better off with her, you know.
Who?
Kids with Fiona.
Better off how?
Well, children need their mothers.
Well, they need their fathers.
Father's ever around long enough to notice.
Where are you going tonight?
I can't tell you that, you know.
Oh, my God.
It's cosmetic. I've never used one in my life, honestly.
Liar. Who's out with you? You want me to stay here tonight in case something happens and you don't get back. Like you didn't eat your dinner in case you get hurt.
bring Stinnes in here. So they recognize him.
Do you want him to be a sitting target?